Last night, the northern lights dipped deep into Texas and other southern states. And a UT astrophysicist says tonight could be even more colorful. Fox 7's Rudy Koski joining us with the details. Hey, Rudy.
And certainly deep into the heart of Texas. We're getting to see these northern lights now because of a triple whammy from the sun. Yesterday, on a scale of 1 to 5, we got hit with a back-to-back G4 solar event. And this third burst tonight, well, it could be even stronger. Now, several views from across central Texas were sent to Fox 7. The images show a dark red glow last night dancing across the sky. Northern lights are triggered by an increase in sun activity, a geomagnetic storm caused by what's called a coronal mass ejection. The flare-up, for us, this recent one, started this past Sunday. When those solar particles hit the Earth's atmosphere, the night sky lit up. The event also reportedly caused some radio disruptions across the globe. UT astrophysicist Dr. Mike Colton spoke to me about what happened last night and what may happen later tonight.
Well, it's pretty unusual, and it's really cool to see this far south.
You know, in Texas, we're a big sky country. We have beautiful cloud formations, wonderful sunsets. Are you a little surprised that this storm created such a deep dive into Texas?
Well, absolutely. I think it really shows how powerful these events have been, and that is quite unusual.
We seem to be having more cases of northern lights slipping down further south. Why is that? Is it because the sun's activity is a little different? We're in a different cycle?
Yeah, that's right. So the sun has activity that changes on, I think, a 12-year cycle. And even within that, there are ebbs and flows. And so we really are at a particularly intense period for these flares, these eruptions of energy.
When I was in Alaska, I saw more green than what's being seen here, a lot of red. Why is that?
What you're seeing in Alaska is some of the lower energy ones that are able to knock oxygen around a little bit and make it glow. Now, down here, we basically need to get up to the higher energy ones so that we can see it hitting nitrogen and making that glow.
As we move forward, the forecast is that we could maybe be even stronger going into Thursday. Is that holding up by the data you're seeing?
That's, as far as I understand, that's true.
What's your advice for Wednesday night and Thursday? When should I go out and where should I go? Definitely get away from the city lights, right?
So I would say you don't have to go too far away from the lights of the city. And in fact, even around one's house, if you just get out somewhere where there aren't too many street lights, somewhere where there aren't lots of bright house lights nearby, that will help. Now, that depends on a number of factors, of course, a little bit about the weather, other things, but all things being equal, yeah, we could really be due for a great show.
Boy, keep our fingers crossed, right, guys? As for when to head out tonight and maybe tomorrow night, well, it's going to be a good guess. But these events can start shortly after sunset, but they typically ramp up between 10 and midnight, and then they start tapering off around 3 in the morning, Mike.
Some say they saw the red glow with the naked eye last night. Is that expected tonight?
Yeah, it wasn't me. I went to bed. I forgot about it. Well, the answer to that question is 100% maybe. But I do know that smartphones sometimes can really help you out. You can pick up more of the northern light color spectrum with your smartphone than with your eyes. So keep your smartphone handy, but a slight adjustment on the exposure settings that may be necessary and certainly will be able to help.
Sounds exciting. All right. Thank you, Rudy.